Carlos, I can't quite hear you.
Ca- Yes, can you hear me now? It's okay?
It's very choppy.
Yeah? Oh my God. Now? Now? Okay, I'm going
Not
to
really.
get out and,
Uh,
come
that
here. Okay?
okay, that might be a good idea. Okay. And Davide, so what do you like to do for fun? What do you do in your free time?
I like practicing sports, especially fitness and soccer. Even if now I switched to fitness because I'm 36 and I start having physical problems for to play soccer. And studying foreign languages, I really like studying foreign languages. I passed the French exam last year, and I'm wish to take the TOEFL exam this November.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, studying foreign languages is a really great thing to do. Um, okay, and
Now can you hear me?
yeah, can hear you now, Carlos. Perfect.
Well, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
So, good. So, what's the topic for today?
Today we're going to be talking about business performance. So,
Good,
um,
good.
yeah, cool. And Carlos, what have you done today? What did you do today, Carlos?
Today I decided to take a rest at home. Yeah, all the day at home, putting my things in some things in order and relaxing at home because
Nice.
I used to travel every weekend, and this weekend I decided to remain at home. Yeah, yeah, to take a rest. Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Really, really good. Okay. And Davide, you said you like soccer. You can't play much anymore because of your physical problems. Do you have a favorite soccer team? Are you a fan of Roma?
Yes, I was fan of AC Milan when I was
Ah,
a
AC
child
Milan. Okay.
because it's the most winning club in European history, even if now it's not winning anymore.
Yeah.
And I also like the S Rome team. It's the most American team in Italy because of its president that is from Boston, maybe. And
What's
I
the
think
team?
they play the AS Roma team, the team that is
Ah, Roma. Yeah.
for the team of Francesco Totti, the team that
Mm-hmm.
is the most important in Rome, and is also an American, it's kind of American team because it's uh,
Owner is
it's
from the US.
it's yes, it's president, and it's also in it's I think that the people that are paying that are
Okay.
yes that are funding Roma are from the United States.
That's cool. I didn't know that actually. I always liked Roma. I was actually more of a fan of Juventus, I guess, in Italian soccer. But um, awesome. Yeah, really cool. And so, David, welcome back. David, how's it going?
Hi Joshua, nice to see you again. I'm
Nice
doing
to see you
well.
again as well. Pardon?
Okay. How are you doing? It's
I'm
nice
doing
to
well,
have you back.
thanks.
How is the weather in Costa Rica?
The weather's pretty good today. It's
Yeah,
very sunny.
yeah.
I haven't been outside yet though, so I woke up pretty early, ate
Okay.
breakfast, and started
You
teaching.
wake up late.
Yeah, it wasn't too late. I woke up at 8, so
Late?
yeah,
Okay, normal, normal.
yeah, not too bad. Um, but good. And so, yeah, let's get started with today's topic. Actually, David, how's the weather in Colombia?
Actually, today in the morning is cold. It's a little cold. It's cloudy. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's going to rain in the afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, that's not the worst thing. It's rainy season at least, so that's
Mhm.
good. Okay, perfect. And so let's get started on today's class. Carlos, can you read the title and the next couple of lines?
Yeah. Business performance, booms and busts. Today we will learn how to talk about business cycles, business markets, market trends.
Good. Perfect. And let's have Carlos. Can you ask David the first question?
Warm up. David, what is the stock market?
Okay. The stock market is a place where where some brokers, yeah, uh, buy and sells stock from different companies. They negotiate also bonus and what else, and money from other countries like pounds, euros, dollars. Yeah.
Good. So the stock and shares, basically.
Sorry. Sorry.
I think it's stock and shares, no,
Uh-huh.
Joshua?
Yeah.
Like a
Stock.
stock exchange?
Stock
Exchange.
exchange. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stock exchange.
Uh-huh.
stock exchange for sure. Yeah.
Exchange.
Well,
And the stock market is it's more like the thing. So it's like the virtual reality places. The stock exchange is the place. So it's the physical location of the stock market.
good.
Um,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. And the stock market is like more just like the market of things selling stocks. But yeah, that's really good, really good. Um, okay, and David, can you ask Davide, can you ask Davide the next question?
Okay. Yeah. Davide, do you invest in the stock market and why or why not?
No, I don't invest in the stock market, in the Italian stock market, because I prefer spending money in different ways, investing my money in different ways. And I would also like to add that the Italian stock market, with the stock exchange in Milan, maybe driven by 3 or 4 important investors. I think that is not a real stock market at all. It's not like the Wall Street one, and so I think that you will risk your money for strategies that you cannot understand.
Okay, nice. Is that you can't understand. That's awesome. Really well explained. I wasn't aware of that. Um, really good grammar too, Davide. That's perfect. And Kako, welcome to class. Kako, how are you doing?
Hi teacher, I'm doing well. Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Nice. It's good to see you again as well. Okay, and Davide, can you ask Kako the next question?
Hello, Kako. What do you think of when you think of business?
I think of many activities that can uh, increase the value of raw materials, increasing the value of services, and increasing value of companies, products, etc. I think also in application, in applicate many money in 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 stock market, but even though I don't act in this market because it works at long times.
Okay. Because it functions over a long time.
Its rewards are long over long periods of time. Yeah.
Nice. Good. That was really good. Okay. All good things to think about when you think of business. Okay. Does anybody have any questions here on this page?
Mm,
Okay. Let's go on to the next page. And David, can you read the title and the directions?
yes. David, excuse me, not Davide.
Yeah,
Uh,
David.
Vocabulary. Read the words. Ask about words you don't know.
Good. And Davide, can you read the first four words?
Okay. Boom bust cycle, stock market collapse, bonds, default, booming.
Good. Maybe default. Default.
Okay. Default. Booming, boom or slump, bubble, bull market, bear market.
Good. Bull market. Bull market.
Bull. Okay.
Bull. Good. That sounded really good. And does anybody have any questions about any of these words? Any questions?
Uh, is there any difference between a collapse and a bust?
Pretty much the same thing. A collapse is maybe a little bit more severe than a bust.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions here?
Yeah, Joshua. Can you refresh me, please? Default.
Default. Yeah. And who can explain what default means?
May I?
Yeah.
Is when a country is not able to pay back for treasury bonds, like happened in Argentina in the year 2001, and like maybe happened also in Greece last year, even if it was not the same thing, because in Argentina they paid less than in Greece, but both had problems paying the whole money, the whole sum, and maybe paid something around 30%. And I think that's a technical word to explain that, even if I don't remember it. It's a word in English, like trimming or something like that, but I cannot understand. I cannot remember.
I'm not sure. To pay, I mean, I guess you could trim your debt, or I'm not really sure what you're talking about or what word you're looking for.
When you are paying only 30% of the sum you're bound to pay, because your treasury bonds you have to pay 10 and you pay 3. There is a technical expression to express these, and maybe it is something like head trim or something like that. But I will find
Okay.
it maybe and add it later during the lesson.
That'd be awesome. I'm not sure if I know or if I'm familiar with it. But this is good. One thing to remember, maybe a country or a company or a person is not able to pay back bonds or loans.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what a default
Because
is.
they went bankrupt, and so they don't have money to pay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So they don't have money to pay for whatever reason. Yeah, really good. There's also another definition of defaults. What's the other definition of default? Just does anybody know?
Maybe also crack.
Ah, okay. I think that's still with the same kind of meaning. So like you default on your loans, crack. Like
Now I think I remember. It's not like the the things that the bank ask you when you are asking for a loan, like like your house or
Ah,
the
that's collateral.
collateral. Sorry, no,
Yeah.
not house.
Um, which is a little bit different, but good.
Yeah,
So default's just in the other definition. It's not important or really related, but it also means just like the normal settings. So like we have the default setting on phones is another thing. Default settings are the basic settings. So those are the ones that are normal, but good. And so if there's no other questions here, let's do some sentences. So can each of you choose? Actually, let's get that. We've been on this for a little while. Let's go into this. And so, Kako, can you read the question?
What's this comic portraying in terms of business? Why is it funny?
Yeah, and so, David, what do you think?
Why it's funny? Because even if you are the painter is watching a bear, is portraying a bull. So I think that's not is just not portraying the truth. It's just guessing the opposite.
Okay. And why is there a bull and a bear?
And why?
Does anybody? Yeah, why a bull and a bear?
Because they are the symbols to express that the market is going up or down. I cannot remember. Maybe the bear is going up and the bull is going down.
It's actually the reverse.
Okay, excuse me.
Yeah, no, that's okay. And so the bull is when the market's going up, and the bear is when it's going down. Because a bear looks generally um, kind of sloped down. Well, that was a terrible slope. Yeah, but the bear is generally sloped down, maybe. So if you're seeing it standing, and then its head is like pointed down here. But it's like just a general slope down, where it's again a really bad bear. But good. And so, what's the painter represent, David?
sorry, Joshua.
So, what's the painter represent? Like, who could the painter be if he's presenting like the stock market?
Okay, he's drawing a bull market instead of bear market because he he could think that the market is going to increase. So maybe after a bear market, also almost is coming a bull market.
Okay, so after a bear market, there's usually a bull market.
Yeah, there's
Um,
a bull market, right?
yeah, so there's like the boom bust cycle.
Yeah, after
Um,
a crisis, there is a boom again.
yeah, oftentimes for sure. Um, good. And so with this, maybe there's something else to it. Um, maybe the painter is like trying to trick people into thinking that it's a bull market. So he wants maybe some sort of profit from people thinking that it's also a bull market,
Yeah.
even though it's a bear market. But you don't really know. It's kind of vague. And Ken, welcome to class. Ken, how are you doing?
Yes. Yes, hello, how are you? I'm fine.
Doing, doing well. Thanks. And so Ken, uh, yeah, again, welcome to class.
Mhm.
Okay, does anybody have any questions, Paige? Any questions? Okay.
A question for me.
Yeah,
Is the painter a journalist, an economic journalist?
could be. I would think that the painter would be either a businessman or an economist
A broker.
or a broker, probably definitely a good idea. Could be a broker. So he's just somebody who has something to gain from people thinking that it's a good market. So maybe he wants people to invest in his company, or he wants people to invest in his like firm or his stocks, anything like that. So anybody who wants other people. Um, but good, that's awesome. And so let's go on to the next page. Um, yeah, and so let's have Ken. Can you read the title and the first sentence?
Okay, fill in the blank. An economy blank is a period of increased demand and production.
Good.
An economy is a period of
An economic.
economic boom. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An economic boom. Can you repeat economic one more time?
Economic.
Good. Economic.
Economic.
Nice. And let's have Kako. Can you read the next one? The next sentence.
The period of booming economic growth inevitably peaks, following which there is a blank or a downturn in the economy. The period of booming economic growth inevitably peaks, following which there is a slump or
Nice.
slump. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a stock market collapse.
Not quite.
Not slump.
Yeah, it's a slump. I think that's the better one. David, what about the next sentence?
A slump or a downturn in the economy. This pattern is known as the business cycle, and a good example of this cycle is called the it's called the booming cycle.
Not quite. Not the booming cycle.
Oh, again, the boom
The not quite boom.
boom bust
Yes.
boom bust cycle.
Boom bust cycle. Good. And the next one, Davide.
A booming market is good for shareholders, but when the economy slumps, it can be accompanied by a stock market collapse.
Yeah. And can you read the rest of the sentence?
When the value of shares of the exchange falls significantly.
Good. Can you repeat value
Value.
and significantly?
Significantly. Excuse me.
Perfect. Significantly. Perfect. Any questions on this page? Does anybody have any questions? Okay. Doesn't look like it. So let's go to the next page. And let's have Davide. Can you read the title and this other title and ask the question to Ken?
Okay. Read the headline plus answer the question. City analysts describe emerging markets as bubble economies. I keep on reading the question.
Yeah.
Question: are these emerging markets a good long-term investment? Why or why not?
I think markets. I think when the bubble is happening, it's not a good timing to invest. Before the bubble happened, it is a good timing, because after bubble burst, the price is reducing so rapidly.
Before the bubble burst?
After the bubble busted, bubble economy ended,
Yeah,
and the price will be reduced
yeah.
rapidly.
The price will go down very rapidly.
Mhm.
So, do you think it's a good time, a good long-term investment, a bubble economy?
Because usually bubble period is short, so it's not suitable for long-term investment.
Yeah, okay. So usually the bubble period is short, not a good long-term investment. Definitely, definitely. And because, at some point it will break, it will burst, the bubble will burst, and you'll lose probably all of your money. Um, good. Ken, can you ask Kako, or can you read the next headline and ask
Okay.
Kako the next question?
Mhm. Okay. We are on the edge of a bear market in technology sales. Uh, Question: will technology shares be sold or bought in increased numbers? Why or why not? Kako?
In this moment, when the technology shares are on the edge of a bear market, is a good moment to sell to sell the stocks to avoid being exploded by the oh, um, to avoid the decreasing of the decreasing of value caused by the slump.
Okay,
It
nice.
is it is a bad moment to buy stores.
Definitely. It's a
Yeah.
bad moment to buy stocks. So they'll probably be sold in increased numbers. Um, but good. Uh, okay. I guess if they're sold in increased numbers, they'll be bought in increased. Well, maybe not. Depends on the price. Um, yeah, I think that's really good. Good point, Kako. And Kako, can you read the next headline and ask David the question?
David, economic boom set to run for years. Will the demand in the economy increase or decrease?
Um, I think the demand will increase because there is a boom. It's like increasing in the production and the demand. So the economy will increase because there are more money in the market and the value of the shares of the companies is also increasing. And for that, the people will be more interested in demand things, in buying things.
Okay, nice. That's really good. Instead of saying the people, we just say people. People will be more interested in buying things.
All
But
right.
other than that, really good job.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions on this page?
Um, no.
Perfect. Um, let's do a couple more. David, can you read the next headline and ask Davide the question?
Sure. Um, New market about to go bust. David, will output increase or decrease?
Uh, what does the term output in this case stand for?
Output is just whatever's produced.
I think that if the market goes bust, the output will decrease. We experienced the same thing in Italy since the economic crisis started in the year 2008. Our industry production is is decreased of the 25% because people doesn't have money, and if you don't have money, you are not buying stuff, and if you're not buying stuff, industries won't produce it. And plus,
Yeah.
there has been some delocalization in the Far East, in the Far Eastern countries like China or even Korea or Vietnam for low technology stuff, and so I think that this maybe worsened the crisis of our industry.
Okay. So the delegation of low-tech things to China and Korea has made the industry worse off.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
In that, so Italy is no longer producing low-tech products.
Yes, especially in the clothing industry, we were producers of every single thing we were before the crisis. Now, if you are buying
Davide, I
trousers, excuse
can't
me,
hear you. You're really choppy.
excuse me, excuse me.
Mhm.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Nope. I can't hear you at all. Maybe if you try to leave and come right back, that might help. Or maybe we can just give it a second.
I
Okay.
can hear both of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, Davide, maybe this is my problem then. Can you start speaking again?
Okay, no, as I said before, before the crisis, Italy produced nearly every single thing we wear.
We
Now,
wore.
every we
Everything
wore,
we
excuse
wore.
me, we wore. Now, if you are buying trousers or jeans or even shirts, you will see that everything is manufactured in China.
Okay, we'll see it's manufactured in China. Okay, definitely. And really good, thorough answer, Davide. Davide, can you ask Ken the next one?
Ball market set to last all year. Question: if you buy shares today and sell in a few months' time, will you make money?
No, I won't make money because bull market kind of continue to all year. So I need to wait to sell.
Okay. Um,
But you may
not.
be making money. So I think that if you are waiting too much, you will lose your money. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, timing is very kind of important. The problem here, lose or
Okay.
win. Yeah.
So if the bull market is set to last all year, and you sell in only a few months, even if you don't make the most money, will you still make money? Will you make money still?
You mean I I have some stocks in the bull market period and I sold that stock in within within a few months.
Yeah. So you've got stock and you sell it
hmm
um, in a few months.
Maybe price is not so many difference, kind of. Maybe I cannot sell the stock. I can buy stock high price and I can sell price in high price, high kind of.
Okay.
So I cannot make so much money.
Um,
No,
so
I'm wrong.
let's look at this. I think a little bit. So look at it over time. So this is the beginning of the year, and the stock is here, but it's a bull market, so it's going up all year until
Still
here,
continue to
and
rise.
maybe
Okay, I got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
at the end of the year, other things can happen. It doesn't
Mhm.
really matter. But this is the year mark. So if you buy here and you sell here, are you gonna make money?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what the question is. So buying shares today and selling in a few months' time, you're gonna make money.
hmm
Okay. But good. Does anybody have any questions here? Questions time. Good. Let's go on to the next page. And let's have Kako. Can you read this first roll?
You are a stockbroker, someone who helps people buy and sell stocks. The stock market just crashed and you're on the phone with an angry client. Try to calm your client down so they don't take their money out of your firm.
Yeah, nice job. And David, can you read the next roll?
Yeah, sure. You are an investor, the stock market collapsed, and you had no idea that it would. You are mad at your stockbroker and you are thinking about pulling your money out of the market.
Good. And so, can you guys play those roles?
Yeah. Hello, I am speaking with my broker.
Any one of us, teacher?
No, Kako.
Okay, teacher. Thank you. Hi. How are you?
I am a little mad, man, because today I wake up and I read the newspaper and the newspaper said that there is a market collapse, and I am worried about the stocks that I buy with your company,
That I bought.
that I bought with your company.
Good. And Kako, you'll have to unmute yourself. You're crackling a bit, so I muted you.
Oh, Dave, you have to be a little patient because, as you know, market is moved by up move. Generally, market moves up and down during the cycle, the business cycle. You have to be a little patient and um, and don't. Take your money of your shares now.
Yeah, I am thinking in that the cycle could have different movements, but I think maybe there is a bubble in the market, and after that bubble, the price are going to decrease more, and I am worried about losing all my money.
I think it is not a good moment to sell your stocks. In your place, I would wait a little and and um, and hope for the boom moment. But if you want, we can sell a percentage of the of your shares, buying, investing in another business. What do you think about? I have a lot of options to you.
Yeah, I agree with that because I think if we could sell some percentage of the stocks and invest in another thing that maybe will have better opportunities, will be more profitable. Yeah,
Yeah,
I will agree with that.
yeah. I am sure that you have a good mix of investment because uh, you invested on oil industry, on construction funds of investments, on governmental titles of long long
Yeah.
long term. But if you want, you can invest on jewelry, on gold in this moment because people are some people are going away in direction of jewelry because they consider it's surer.
Maybe a sure thing.
Maybe
So they consider it a sure thing.
yeah, they consider it a sure thing. What do you think about investing 50% of your stocks on gold?
Yeah, I would think invest 25 in gold because the price is increasing, and also invest the other 25 in petroleum because I think the now the price of the petroleum is high, and it is going to increase for several weeks.
Nice. Good. Um, that was really good. Really, really good. Um, okay. And so a couple things. I have a lot of options for you. Just that preposition, and some pronunciation things. Percentage. Kako, can you repeat percentage?
Percentage.
Good. And then profitable. David, can you repeat profitable?
You're mute.
Oh, Kako, yeah. Ooh, very fuzzy. Um, okay, and jewelry. David, can you repeat jewelry?
Me just
Yeah, I'll have both of you.
okay. Jewelry.
Good. And Kako, jewelry?
Jewelry.
Good. Awesome job. Okay, and so let's go on. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, let's go down. And Davide, can you try the first sentence?
Okay. The stock market has been racing for 3 days straight.
Not quite. So one of these three
Ah,
words.
okay, excuse me. The stock market has been falling for 3 days straight.
Okay, so you could
Or
say
falling
fall.
down. Or falling down.
Yeah, that would work as well. But if we only have these three options, which one works?
The fall.
Not quite. We wouldn't say the stock market has been fall for 3 days straight. It's been... What other one works?
I don't know if lowering is possible.
Fell.
No. Nope.
Falling.
No, you could say falling, but we're looking for down, actually. The stock market has been down for 3 days
Okay.
straight. Can you read that sentence, David?
Okay, the stock market has been down for 3 days straight.
Perfect. Really good job. Ken, what about the next one?
My stocks are up 20% this month.
Yeah. Good. My stocks are up 20%. Nice work. Kako, can you try the next one?
I'm hoping for a 10% increasing over the next year. Increasing.
Okay. Not quite.
Increase.
Increase. Yeah, I'm hoping for a 10% increase. Can you repeat increase?
Increase.
Nice. Good. Okay, perfect. And the next one, let's go to David. Can you try the next one?
Mhm. Okay. Trading stocks is not an exact science.
Good. Trading set is not an exact science. Perfect.
Right.
Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay, good. And let's go to the next page. And let's have David. Can you ask Davide the first question, or the only
Okay.
question?
Question, David, what is a better idea? Investing in the stock market or in a bank, and why?
I think they are both bad ideas. I would say that it's better to invest in green economy or something in that branch, because if you are investing your money in a bank, many bank, even commercial banks, are investment banks, so they will risk your money without you being aware in the stock market. And I think that stock market is not, I think that is not a good way of investing your money, or you have to invest only a small percentage of your reserves. Otherwise, you risk to find yourself without a penny in a night. I will say people that invested their money in Lehman Brothers bonds, they thought they were the most they were without any risk, but they lost their money. So I would say, even if there is like a true or false question, I would say that it's better to invest in productive economy, not in speculation economy like bank or investment in the stock
Nice.
market.
So productive economy instead of a speculative economy. Perfect. I think that's awesome. Really good answer. And so, Ken, do you agree or do you disagree?
Yeah, I agree with that. And nowadays, kind of interest rate in the bank is almost zero. So I cannot increase my money. Just uh, just keep it in the bank. And I'm
Okay,
not
I can't
sure
earn
the
money.
mhm. And I'm not sure about the green economy, but some people here began to think to invest new technology like kind of how can I say environmental friendly energy source or such kind of thing.
Okay.
Does it mean the green economy? I'm not sure.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
I got it. I agree with that.
Nice. Really good answer. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that was awesome, you guys. And so, yeah, Kako, what do you think? Do you agree or disagree?
I think that investing in store market is risky. Um, the risk of bubbles, uh, as David said, the risk of they they focusing only on take profit of your money and don't reward you. Um, I think the best options is to invest in real things like apartments, house, um, um, things that are out of the boom bust cycle
Okay,
of the economy.
nice. Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's perfect.
Uh, But if a person have plenty money, they have to think much about figuring out the best options to invest their money. Yeah?
Okay. They have to think about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to think about the best options for investing their money. Nice. Really good job. Okay, and does anybody have any questions or last points to make on this page? Any questions or last points? Okay, let's go on. And let's go back to these vocabulary words. Can you guys all choose one word? Can you choose one word and write a sentence in the chat box using that word? So choose a word, write a sentence in the chat box. Nice, Davide. Okay, and yeah, let's wait for one more. Ah, the painter is the marketing man here? I think that was before. Ah, the broker. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, I guess Davide, can you read your sentence then?
Yes, the stock market is slumped after 10 years of boom.
Okay. After 10 years of, maybe we'd use the gerund here.
Of booming.
Yeah, after 10 years of booming. Stock market has slumped after 10 years of booming, you could say, or the stock market has slumped after a 10-year boom.
That's boom.
After 10-year boom or 10 years of booming. That's good. And great, Ken. Nice. And Kako, are you almost done with your sentence? Okay.
In 2008, the bubble exploded
Okay.
because many banks default their debts with their clients as the store increased. Oh, okay, teacher.
Okay. Nice. That's good. We'll look at that in a second. Ken, can you read your sentence?
And the economy has boom slam cycle.
Yeah. And it sounds better just to say boom bust cycle because it's a little bit more alliterative.
Okay.
But yeah, that's good. The
Boom
economy has a
bust
boom.
cycle. Yeah.
Yeah. Boom slump, boom bust. It's the same thing. Good. And so 2008 bubble exploded because many banks. We'd have to use the past tense of default, and we're also missing a preposition. So how would we change default?
Defaulted.
Yeah, defaulted. And then what preposition are we missing?
On.
Yeah, they defaulted on their debt with their clients. Maybe instead of their debt with their clients, their debt. What other preposition might work here?
Against.
Okay, their debt against their clients, their debt to their clients, maybe. I think that would sound good. Nice. Okay, good. Does anybody have any questions here? Any questions on this page? Okay. So we're just about out of time. Um, I don't think Davide and Ken, maybe Ken, can you play the stockbroker? And Davide, can you play the investor for this?
Okay.
Hello,
Hello. Mhm.
Ken.
Hello,
Uh, I'm
David.
really upset. I'm really upset about your advice. You say that I had to invest all my money in Lehman Brothers stocks, and I lost. I also have to sell my house. I don't have any penny. How can I solve the situation? Why did you give me such such wrong advice? Such a wrong advice.
I'm very sorry about that, and the reason why, because the stock market is not uh, exact science, so nobody can predict that issue. But I recommend. But the economy has a blab cycle. So if you keep your stock in my company, yeah, after the this hard situation will be over and was over, you can gain a profit again. So
Yes,
I'm
but
very.
I would agree with you, but I had all my money in stock in Lehman Brothers stocks. I don't have any penny. If you want to lend me some penny to invest, I will be really glad. I would be really, really happy. And I would also like to add that being a stockbroker is not only about reading economic journals or trusting what companies like Ficht or Standard and Poor's are saying, because they can be really wrong, and they prove to be really wrong. They didn't forecast all these crack on the market.
All these slumps or collapses,
Slump,
we wouldn't
excuse me.
say, yeah,
Yes.
cracks, but good. And so we're just about out of time. You guys did a really great job. That was a nice last little conversation. Does anybody have any questions here?
No, the lesson was really clear. I think that
Okay.
it was worth every minute, every second.
Thank you. That's awesome. It's
Mhm.
always good to get good feedback. Yeah, and so have a really great day, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are. And hopefully I'll see you guys again soon.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much. See
teacher.
you.
Bye. Bye,
Bye,
Bye.
people.
guys.
Bye.